deciding game of the Western Conference first round. The Timberwolves have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Portland Trail Blazers. Will there be an upset in round 1? It's all coming up next.
Well, we didn't have to wait long for the postseason excitement to ramp up this year. Already in round 1 of the Western Conference playoffs, we've got a Game 7 to bring you on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. So here's Portland's starting group. They've got Joel Embiid. Stephen Curry is out there with Davis. And it's Pierce in at the 4. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Jalen Noel. Johnson is out there with Alexander Sarr. Then it's Miller, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 1. And it's going to be Minnesota off the tip. Now here's Noel. Checked by Davis. Pass to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he buries his first look.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Davis, pass to Embiid. Sarr pulls it in. Here's Minnesota. Now Noel. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Davis. To the paint. Here's Sarr, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, in the lane there. I mean, that's easy money for Sarr.
Curry against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Harvey. No one near him. And it's good for 2.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Miller on the wing. 3-pointer. And Antetokounmpo gets the 3. Antetokounmpo has got 5 now.
And some fans wince when he takes them, but Giannis can and will hit the occasional 3-point shot.
Curry against Antetokounmpo. Curry's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Miller. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Now here's Davis. Clock at 6. Pass to Harvey. Stolen by Miller. Stolen by Davis. Here's Harvey. Shoots over Miller. Again, the miss by Portland.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
Curry against Antetokounmpo. Outside Davis. Again, the miss by Portland.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Sarr. 3-pointer. Portland with a rebound. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Sarr. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Minnesota leading by 8. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Miller on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Here's Johnson. blocked by Embiid.
And when Embiid is doing that, protecting the paint, he's as impactful as anyone in this league.
Curry finds Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And Minnesota calls time here. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Back to Antetokounmpo. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 7.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Embiid, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Curry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Portland shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shoot 2.
Makes a first.
You know, you just can't overstate Steph Curry's impact on the game. When you think about the global icons the NBA has seen, Steph Curry is right there with all of them. And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Embiid with a steal. Davis, the pass to Pierce. Great D that time from Miller. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Pass to Harvey. And here's Davis. 5 on the clock. Inside. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, the defense has to push Embiid farther away from the rim. You can't make the game this easy for him.
Now here's Miller. Defense is right there. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Curry's shot is off. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Davis. Noel, pass to Antetokounmpo. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Davis, the pass to Curry. Here's the 3. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Yeah, that shot almost feels like a layup for Steph at this point in his career. If you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Blazers trail by 7. Davis with it. Still without a bucket. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Minnesota leading by 7. Pass to Sarr. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Sarr. Embiid with a steal. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, showing off the vertical right there. Davis relishes any chance he gets to throw it down.
Miller outside. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Here's Johnson. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Harvey. Pass to Davis. There's a screen. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
I mean, he's got so much great body control. Even when there's hard contact, Davis doesn't get thrown off balance.
And Minnesota calls time here.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Here's Smart. Kuminga with a screen on Conley. The drive by Smart. And here's Kuminga for three. Portland with a rebound. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.